Hi, and welcome to another edition of Focus St. Charles County. I'm Scott Drochnik, and thank you so much for joining us. On today's episode, we're going to talk about ways that you can discover to enjoy the local community. We're going to take you out to a couple of museums. We're going to talk about how you can get a vendor's license and participate in an upcoming fair or festival. And we're also going to take you to the St. Charles Convention Center. Right now we're in historic Main Street, and we want to begin by talking about the importance and the benefits of shopping local. Here to tell us about a successful Shop Local initiative that's underway is St. Charles County Councilmember Mike Elam.
So the Shop Local initiative is an idea that's been around for quite a long time. As a matter of fact, every municipality in St. Charles County, for the most part, has a Shop Local initiative. It's Shop Local St. Charles, keeping it with the Saints, or shopping with the Saints, or keeping it in the O, Shop Local in Wentzville. A lot of municipalities have this program, but a lot of people don't understand, so why should I really shop local? Because it comes back to, from a consumer standpoint, what's in it for me? So from a county council perspective, I'll tell you where I'm coming from, and then you can make up your own decision. Shop local means when you buy something from a local merchant, whether it's in St. Charles, Wentzville, or any point in between, a portion of every dollar that you spend in sales tax comes back to you. It comes back to you generally in three forms: in parks, in police protection, and in roads and bridges. So if those things are important to you, you should try and buy any product or service that you can from St. Charles County. If you buy it from somewhere else, you're still getting the same product, but you're helping another municipality, you're helping another county grow their infrastructure. So if you can buy it in St. Charles County, you're going to get something out of it. Most people don't realize that the average homeowner in St. Charles County only pays 63 cents a year in property tax. You get your property tax bill and you always hear, my property taxes are way too high. Well, pay attention to your bill and see how much of that money actually goes to county government. And you'll find that on average, it's 63 cents, not dollars, cents per year that we run the county government. So the majority of things that we do come from sales tax revenue, and it works the exact same way for your municipalities. So when you shop local, you get something back out of every dollar you spend. There's a lot of misconceptions on what a Shop Local campaign is really designed for. A lot of times, if you hear, hey, you should shop local, it means this particular merchant has a small business, you should help them stay in business and go buy something from them. There is no talk of, hey, do I really need that product? Do I really want that product? How much is that product? That's not what Shop Local is really about. Shop Local is buy what you're going to buy anyway. And it could be something off historic Main Street and buying something from one of the great independently owned shops there. It could be buying a new car. So if you're looking for a new vehicle these days, buy it in St. Charles County. If you're looking to buy furniture, buy it from a St. Charles County furniture merchant. Whatever you're looking to buy. The other part is, it doesn't have to be an independent merchant. You can buy this from anywhere. So it's great when you can shop local because, yes, you do support a St. Charles County business owner. You help them stay in business. You help keep jobs here in St. Charles County. But the big part is, what do you get back as a consumer? And we go back to the fact of roads and bridges, better parks for you to spend time with your kids and to just get out and walk. We have 2 new parks that are going in over the next couple of years in District 3, which I'm extremely happy about, and thank Steve Ellman on a regular basis for making sure that we put these parks in. But one of those is by St. Charles Community College. We're opening up a beautiful 9-hole disc golf course, and we have a huge new park that is going in between Kisker and Pittman Hill. So there's going to be a park that hasn't been a park in that area in a very long time for all of those homeowners to come to enjoy. All of those things are made possible because people shopped local St. Charles County. So when you have the opportunity to buy it, buy what you need in St. Charles if you can. If it costs a little bit more, I would ask you to consider it. But I'm not asking you to buy whatever, overspend for something, buy a product or service that you don't really need just because it's St. Charles. No, buy the products and services that you need from a St. Charles County business owner, and you will get a portion of every dollar back. The Shop Local initiative has really kind of had a rebirth lately, and a lot of that I give credit to our partnerships with the local cities, and all of the chambers of commerce throughout St. Charles County have really come to the table and helped push this initiative. A special partner has been DDI Media, a billboard company here in St. Charles County. And they have been a great partner. You've probably seen these billboards that have gone up at the beginning of 2015, and they're going to be up throughout the course of the year. And the billboards will move all throughout St. Charles County. You'll see them along I-70. You'll see them along 4064. You'll see them on 370 even, and on Highway 94. They're all over the place, and they're really designed to help you remember to shop local St. Charles County. If you'd really like to find out some more information of how does this really affect me, the place I would send you first and foremost is your local Chamber of Commerce, because they're going to be able to really point out to you where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. They can put you in touch with local businesses where you can find out what does this mean to a local business owner when you shop local in St. Charles County. And you can find out how this is going to affect your community from a greater perspective. Because if there's anybody who really has a stake in the Shop Local initiative, it's the local business owners, and you'll find the largest group of local business owners at your local Chamber of Commerce organization. As with anything that's going on with St. Charles County government, I would love to hear from you. If there's something that you would like to know more about the St. Charles County initiative and Shop Local St. Charles County, if you have some ideas that you think can make this even better, give me a call, shoot me an email. I would love to hear from you. I would just leave you with one request, and that is, when you can, shop local St. Charles County.
Mike, thank you so much, and we appreciate all the great information. And folks, keep in mind, the next time you go shopping or out to a local restaurant, shop local and benefit the local community. Well, folks, it's springtime, and beyond the wonderful weather that we all enjoy, that means it's the time for fairs and festivals around the community. And if you've ever wanted to have a vendor's booth at one of those upcoming events, it's important to realize you need to have a license. Matter of fact, all merchants, whether they be wholesale, retail, or manufacturers, are required to have a license issued by the county in St. Charles County. Here to tell us more about that is Revenue Technician Sandy Brannon.
Any business that sells retail, wholesale, or a manufacturer that sells retail or wholesale must receive a merchant license for St. Charles County. The merchant and manufacturer license is needed due to legal reasons. The county has an ordinance that originates from a state statute. This helps local government maintain that all merchants remain current on the Missouri sales tax. If someone's looking to obtain a merchant manufacturer license application, this year applications can either be printed online or they can come into the office and fill it out at our counter. Next year, applications will be online and credit card payments will also be able to be made online, or you can still come in and see us. If anyone has any questions about merchant and manufacturer applications, you can either go online to www.sccmo.org, or you can come in and see us at 201 North 2nd Street, room 541, or if you'd like, you can call us at 636-949-7465. You can ask for Sandy, or you can talk to anybody. All of us will be happy to help you.
Sandy, thank you so much for that helpful information. And folks, if you end up being one of the vendors at a fair, keep in mind, I like a little candy corn. Well, we're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we're going to take you out to some really neat museums and talk about how you can access some of this information on the St. Charles County Parks website. Don't go away.
No more pencils, no more books.
No more teachers, dirty looks.
School's out!
For summer.
What this place needed was better graduation rates. So we worked with schools like Henry Ford High, and now they're up 18%.
To help us do more good this year, go to unitedway.org, because great things happen when we live united.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
The odds of this boy achieving his dream in fashion? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Welcome back to Focus St. Charles County. I'm Scott, and we're continuing to talk about great ways to enjoy the community. Now we're going to turn our attention to St. Charles County Parks and Recreation. Do you know when you come out to these facilities, you'll be able to enjoy history, the environment, or just recreational heritage that's part of our community. Because our facilities have everything from lodging to parks and pavilions, shelters, playground equipment, trails, and a whole lot more, along with ongoing programs and special events. It's perfect for you, your family, or even to rent and use as a business group or for a wedding reception. All of that can be handled online and paid for online as well. Here to tell us more about it is Dennis Evans, the St. Charles County Parks Acquisition Coordinator.
With the St. Charles County Parks Department website, you can register for all of our activities, our programs, special events. You can go online and you can see what's available. We also have our facilities are available for rental, are listed on there, from our lodges to our picnic shelters. We have tent sites, cabins for camping, group camping also is available. So there's a wide variety of things available. You can also go online and purchase gift cards if you know of someone, particularly if someone, a nephew or a niece or something goes out to our youth activity park a lot. You can buy them a gift card and they can use it out there to purchase anything out there. Or you could give it to somebody for a Christmas gift and they can use it to rent a tent site. As you look at our online registration reservation site, at the very top you'll see there are these tabs. And there's a start tab, activities tab, reservations, volunteers, passes and waivers, and gift card tabs. There's also a My Cart tab. Those are all the things you can sign up for and reserve online. And these tabs will help you navigate through and find those things. There are also these boxes down here where you can enroll in activities, reserve a facility. It's just another way to find it. Then there's also this box here in the middle of the page where you can do activities, facilities, or passes and waivers, and you can just type in a keyword there. Like say if you're interested in a camp out, you could type in camp out and it would take you to a backyard camp out we're going to have at the YAP. On the reservation page, I'm just talking about facilities now, but there's two main screens you can go to, or areas you can go to. One is to see what's already booked, and you cannot make a reservation on that page, but you can see what's booked. Again, these are dates that have been booked, not dates available. Then there's another site you can go to, and it's just clicking on a single button, and you can go there and it's various maps showing you, like if you're interested in a shelter at Brommelsick Park or a shelter at Quail Ridge Park, you can go to that map and it shows you all the shelters there. On the map, there are 3 basic icons people need to remember. There's a green thumbs up, a red thumbs down, and a yellow triangle with an exclamation point in it. And we try to keep it real simple. It's the same for all of the facilities. It's the same for the lodge, the campsites, the cabins, shelters, everything, whether they're large or small shelters. And the way to remember it is, when somebody gives you a thumbs up, it's a good thing. Green, when you come to a stoplight, green means go. So if you get a green thumbs up, that means everything's working out fine and it's available for you to rent. If you get a red thumbs down, that means it's been booked already. And if you get yellow triangles with the exclamation point, that means there's several different things it could be. All you have to do is roll over that yellow triangle with your mouse and it will tell you exactly why you got the yellow triangle. Same thing with the red thumbs down, you roll over it and it tells you it's already been booked for that day. Whenever you go to our reservation registration website function, you can look at any activity, any program, you can look at any facility, and it will tell you how much we will charge for you to either enroll in that program or activity or to rent the facility in question that you're talking about. One of the features our online site has is a My Cart. It's like any department store or any other online vendor's cart. Say you go in there and you want to sign your kids up for our Easter egg hunt. You sign all 3 of the kids up, you can save those registrations into your cart. Then you go in, oh, well, but I'd like to give my niece a gift card. So you can go in then and pick the gift card and put that in there. Then you can check out at one time when you've done all your shopping. With the reservation side, you can only reserve one facility at a time, and you can't purchase anything else at the same time you purchase that facility. So everything else, though, you can put into your cart and then pay for it all at once. There is also another feature, it's called My Wish List. And you can put things into your wish list, and it will retain those items in your account so that you can come back later and then make their purchases from there. If people have questions about using our online site, they can call us here at the main office. It's area code 636-949-7535. They can shoot us an email at parks@sccmo.org. Also, they can go to our website and click on the links to take them to the reservation pages. And there is, down at the bottom, there's all kinds of contact information. At the bottom of all the screens is in a little gray box. And there's also frequently asked questions linked down there that you can click on, and that might answer some of the questions they might have.
Dennis, thank you so much for that great information. And folks, don't forget to go online to register and to utilize Parks and Recreation in the community. Well, right now we're standing in front of Heritage Museum. It's a beautiful park off of Highway 94, and we're going to talk more about what is here. Here to tell us all about it is park historian Ryan Graham.
The St. Charles County Heritage Museum is located at 1630 Heritage Landing here in St. Peters, Missouri. Here at the museum, we focus on preserving St. Charles County history through interpretive exhibits. Since we've opened in 2010, this is our second major display. The current display is focusing on the history of transportation here in St. Charles County, focusing on the rivers, rails, and roads that crisscross the county and that were used for transportation by St. Charles County citizens. In addition to the museum and the displays we have here, Heritage Park, which is what we call the park where the museum's at, we have the Centennial Trailhead that is open to hikers and bike riders where they can walk down the trail and connect into the Katy Trail and various other trail systems here in the park. We have some nature things that you can see. We have an orchard as well as some rain gardens and things like that. So it's a very pretty place up here. In the museum itself, we have a meeting room that's available for reservation and renting during our hours of operation, which are Wednesday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sundays, 12 to 5. The transportation exhibit, like I said, focuses on the rivers, rails, and roads in St. Charles County. The main gallery will take you through that story, starting with the rivers, then transitioning into the railroads that came into the county, and following up with the interstate highway system and modern roadways. In the old portion of the house, we have 5 display rooms in there. The 2 display rooms on the first floor focus on the Katy Railroad, which is no longer in existence, but many people are familiar with it as the Katy Trail now today. Upstairs, we have 2 exhibit rooms that focus on the American Car Foundry, which was a big employer here in St. Charles County that built railroad cars and other things for the railroad and war materials during the war effort. And then the final room upstairs focuses on the history of bridges in St. Charles County, from the railroad bridges to the most modern highway bridge. Throughout the course of the year, we have a lot of different programs that we offer here at the museum. We offer a series of movies in the park where we have a giant inflatable screen and we show some movies. This year we're showing 6 titles, from Goonies to Planes, Fire and Rescue to Guardians of the Galaxy and a few others. We also are planning on doing some food truck events out here at the museum, as well as various classes. Field School, a school for kids to come out and learn about history, as well as a Learn to Homebrew Day in November. So we have a lot of things that we offer here at the museum. So if you're interested in our programs, I suggest checking out our website, sccmo.org, or calling our parks telephone number, which is 636-949-7535.
Ryan, thank you so much for telling us more about the Heritage Museum and Park. And folks, I've got to admit, I'm a bit of a history buff, so if you haven't been out here recently, you need to come out and enjoy what you'll find. We're going to take a quick little break. Don't go away. When we return, we're going to talk about the Commemorative Air Force.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs, just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. At highway speeds, that's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop the texts, stop the wrecks.
Welcome back to Focus St. Charles County, and we're continuing to talk about neat things that you and the family can do in and around the community. One of those, if you haven't been, is to go up to Portage de Sioux and visit Smart Field Airport, where you'll find the Missouri Wing Commemorative Air Force. They have a museum, they have a hangar from World War II, and they have aircraft from the World War II era. It's a neat visit. Here to tell us more about it is CAF Colonel Pat Kessler.
The Missouri Wing is a unit of the Commemorative Air Force, which is a national organization based in Dallas, Texas, and their primary purpose in life is to preserve and maintain in flying condition World War II vintage aircraft and some aircraft from the Vietnam era. Their purpose also is to keep the memory of the thousands of men and women alive that dedicated their lives to keeping these airplanes flying and maintaining them during World War II in the defense of our nation. We here at the Missouri Wing are lucky. We have 3 of the CAF's World War II vintage aircraft, and we keep them in flying condition, and we have a program called Living History Flight Experience. Basically, it's a living history flight museum to where we offer rides to the public on these aircraft. That's our primary purpose here. We have dedicated individuals. They're all volunteers. We have mechanics, pilots, and general members, and most of the members we have are just average everyday people that volunteer and come out and help with the airplanes. The Missouri Wing is located at St. Charles County Airport, also known as Smart Field, in northern St. Charles County, just south of the Mississippi River by Portage de Sioux, and we're just right off the Grafton Ferry Road. We don't really have any set charge, but we request a donation of $2 for adults and $1 per child if you visit our museum and facilities, our hangars and aircraft. We make all of our money through donations, and every penny goes towards the maintenance of our aircraft and our museum. No one is really required to pay anything to come out and look around, but if you want to donate, that's what keeps us going. We also have a website that you can go on and donate from the comfort of your home. Our hours of operation are normally between 9 and 3 o'clock, Thursdays and Saturdays. And of course, during the fall, spring and summer months, we're here usually from 8 o'clock through maybe 4 o'clock or so. It all depends on what's going on in regards to the aircraft. Some weekends the aircraft are gone at air shows, so it might be good to go on our website, check our schedule before you make a long trip out. Anyone is welcome to come out. We have bunches of volunteers available to answer questions, and individuals are welcome to come out. We also do small tour groups, which we schedule in advance, and we always have members available to take them around the facilities, show them the aircraft and the museum. Our World War II museum contains a multitude of memorabilia and artifacts. We have military uniforms, weapons, and equipment, and we also have civilian attire and civilian memorabilia from the early 1940s during World War II. Our primary 3 biggies are our B-25 Mitchell bomber, our TBM torpedo bomber, which is called the Avenger, and we also have an L-3 liaison aircraft. And those 3 aircraft were built during World War II. They're all airworthy, and we do give rides in all 3. That you can get more information on our website, which is cafmo.org. You can go on our website and you can look at our airplanes, pictures of them, and pictures of our museum, or you can come out here on a Thursday or Saturday. That's a way to learn about what we do, how we do it, and you can even join as a member. Like I said, most of our members are average, ordinary people that just love vintage aircraft and history. We have a few pilots and a few mechanics, but most of our members are just people that love airplanes. I would encourage coming out to the wing. We'd love to see you.
Pat, thank you so much. And folks, if you haven't been up to Portage de Sioux, head on up there and check out the World War II Museum. Well, folks, don't forget, we've also got the St. Charles Convention Center to talk about, and it's a great place where there are always neat things going on. Whether you're into bridal shows, boat shows, home shows, and a whole lot more. And it's also a place where you and your organization can use it for wedding receptions, business conferences, parties, and a lot more. Here to tell us more about it is the General Manager, Shura Garnett.
Well, the St. Charles Convention Center is a 154,000 square foot space that is located at 1001 Veterans Memorial Parkway or One Convention Center Plaza. We are owned by the City of St. Charles and the St. Charles County Convention and Sports Facilities Authority, and they own us jointly. We are managed by a private management company called Global Spectrum, which is headquartered out of Philadelphia. At the St. Charles Convention Center, we have a lot of different spaces. Right behind me is what we call our Grand Ballroom, and it is 16,200 square feet. It will accommodate about 1,600 people at its fullest capacity. It'll also break down into 6 meeting rooms, so we can have 6 smaller spaces. Over to my right over here is our executive boardroom, and it will accommodate 22 people. It has a lot of built-in audiovisual features to it, so it's very nice for corporate meetings and things. And then we also have a conference room, which is mostly used for internal meetings, but we also lease it sometimes to our paying clients if it's needed, and it'll hold about 18 people. Downstairs we have we have 2 exhibit halls in the junior ballroom. If you put all of that space together contiguously, you have 35,700 square feet, and it'll hold about 3,700 people at its maximum capacity. Now the exhibit halls will break down actually in 2 separate rooms, and then the junior ballroom will also break down into 4 rooms, I think it is. In addition to that, we have 5 meeting rooms, and they're all somewhere close to about 1,000 square feet, and they'll accommodate somewhere between 70 and 100 people each. And then we have about 20,000 square feet of beautiful pre-function space, and you can see all around, you'll see the Lewis and Clark theme and the early colonial decor, and it's just all beautiful. Because of the flexibility of this space and all the different meeting rooms and configurations that we can put it into, we are able to host all kinds of events, from conventions to consumer shows, trade shows, meetings, weddings, galas, reunions, just nearly anything you can think of. Some of the more notable ones that you might recognize would be like the St. Louis Home Show, the Working Women's Survival Show. We do a couple of, well, actually about 4 gun shows a year here. We just had a boat show not long ago. The golf show. We've got 3 events that we actually sponsor ourselves and host, and that would be the Kids Block Party and Touch a Truck event, which is free to the community and to everyone that attends it, and it happens in August of every year. And then we also do Mother's Day Brunch, which is coming up pretty soon over here in the ballroom, and we'll do several seatings, so we'll probably feed, I don't know, 700 or 800 people, maybe more than that. And then the last event of the year that we do is called Helping Hands for the Community, and it's an outreach event where we actually prepare a holiday meal for people that are in need of one and their families. Well, if you want to learn more about the St. Charles Convention Center, you can either call our direct line at 636-669-3000, or you can visit our website at stcharlesconventioncenter.com.
Shura, thank you so much, and we appreciate all the neat things that are going on at the St. Charles Convention Center. Well, folks, that's all the time we have for this particular episode. Hopefully, we've helped you discover some ways to really enjoy the local community. And we hope that you will join us again as we continue our focus on St. Charles County. Until then, I'm Scott Drochnik. See you soon.